Hello, Canastota. I'm Sean Becerra, Superintendent of Canastota Central Schools, and this is the weekly video update for Friday, March 26th. First, I'd like to start by thanking all of the parents who completed our most recent survey this past week. We had around 800 responses that serves to give us very, very important information about what your preference is for the fourth marking period method of instruction for your child. We're currently going through literally every single response, and we'll be determining options available to the district and to families to accommodate as many of these requests as possible. I can promise you that, in fact, we'll accommodate each request if there is any way to do so. Of course, the ever-changing guidance from the state will play a huge role in that process in determining whether each request can be accommodated. We'll be able to give you a more specific timeline of when to expect a definitive response to your request by next week prior to spring break. Again, any modifications to schedules based on the survey responses would take place on April 19th at the earliest, but more to come on that next week. I also want to thank all of the people who joined us on Tuesday night for our most recent community informational session, which was hosted virtually. If you weren't able to join us on Tuesday, the complete 45-minute session, which provided an overview of our return to school plan, as well as an update on the status of New York State assessments and Regents exams, is available on our website. Please check it out if you'd like more information on either of those topics. All right, so that gives you a bit of an update on our plan for the fourth marking period, return to school. But before then, we have some other business to take care of, and that is the return next Wednesday of our 7th and 8th grade hybrid students to daily in-person instruction. So to be clear, this move had nothing to do with the survey regarding fourth quarter adjustments. Simply put, if you're a 7th or 8th grader currently on a hybrid schedule, we've determined that you will now be able to attend every school in session beginning next Wednesday, March 31st. We want to be clear that all of our safety procedures remain fully in place. In fact, we'll still be utilizing the enhanced safety measures endorsed by the New York State Department of Health, which means that we'll be using desk barriers in some instances for our 7th and 8th grade classrooms where necessary. Some people have asked me, why are we still using this additional measure of desk barriers since the CDC issued guidance last week that indicates universal mask wearing is sufficient with 3 feet of distancing? This question has come up especially since some districts are no longer using the state guidance. Our reason is simple for following this guidance. We agreed in writing to uphold the state health department standards at the beginning of the pandemic, and that's what we'll continue to do. Our understanding is that the State Department of Health is currently reviewing the recent CDC recommendations, and in the event that they accept this guidance, we will reconsider our procedures here at the school. So as we have all year and everything we've done relating to our safety procedures, namely health screening, contact tracing, distancing, cleaning and sanitizing, and yes, barriers when necessary, we have always taken the highest standard during any period of uncertainty or transition in guidance, not the path of least resistance. We feel like we owe this to our students, our staff, and our families. So thank you for supporting us in that effort. And I really want to thank our entire staff, our bus drivers, cleaners, office support staff, teachers, and administrators for their professionalism in doing all that they can to keep our kids safe. Their actions, more than any words that can be said, have shown how dedicated they've been to keeping students safe. So great job. Sometimes it's easy to forget that during times like this, standards and expectations slip. Many students around the state have not been in school buildings this year. Our K through 6 students have moved back every day for months. Our 7th and 8th grade students are about to be back every day next week. And if at all possible, our high schoolers who want to be back every day will be able to do so in a matter of weeks, if we can do so within the guidance. So has it been perfect? No, but we have offered daily instruction consistently this year. And that means that our staff has had to find a way to get the job done. Again, Thanks to all of our staff for their hard work in making sure our kids can get back to school and to do so safely. So I'd like to leave you with this picture that gives you an idea of what things are about to look like around school in the coming weeks. Our highly anticipated capital project is here. And if the reality of what is about to happen seemed off in the distance, the arrival of the bulldozers gives us a dose of reality. This is real exciting news, as our facilities are soon going to get the updates and improvements that the hub of the Canastota community deserves and that our students deserve. When we talk about Raider pride, our facilities will be a visible reminder of the pride and expectations we have for the school. So while we'll have some disruptions and inconveniences along the way, let's keep our eye on the ultimate goal, which is a terrific facility for our students and the whole community to utilize and enjoy. Speaking of teams that are accepting the challenge, congratulations to all of our sports teams who've accepted the challenge to compete this year under such difficult circumstances. Good luck to our teams getting ready to compete this weekend, with girls volleyball having matches scheduled against Westmoreland and football getting ready to tackle New Hartford. And I'd be negligent if I did not wish my alma mater, Syracuse University, good luck in the Sweet 16 round against the Houston Cougars. Unfortunately for the Cougars, Akeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler aren't suiting up for them, and the Orange are ready to move on to the Elite Eight. So as we head into the weekend with a full slate of athletic contests to follow, go Orange, and most importantly, go Raiders. Stay safe and have a great weekend.
Panuccio, and I'm the Executive Director of Finance and Operations. Want to update you on our school lunch meal pickup. Wednesday, March 31st will be the last day to pick up meals before spring break. We will resume meal pickup on Monday, April 12th, when the students return from spring break. I'd like to discuss another important topic related to school breakfast and lunch meals. As you know, starting last school year, on March 19th, 2020, we started to provide breakfast and lunch to the district because we filled out a waiver that was required by New York State when the pandemic hit. The breakfast and lunch meals were not of any cost. They were free during that period of that time. This continued throughout the summer of 2020 and will continue to the rest of this school year. Why am I bringing this up to you? I am bringing this up to you because we had a tremendous amount of participation in the district. We served over 50% of the students in the district. There's a program called CEP. CEP stands for Community Eligibility Program. This program is designed for districts who qualify for discounted meals. If we qualify, this would mean that all of the students in the district would receive free meals. That's correct. I said that students in the district will receive free meals when they are in school. The reason that we have not qualified to date is because of the lack of participation to filling out the free and reduced applications that we received in the beginning of the school year. I would like to stress that this is free reduced application needs to be filled out in order to qualify for this CEP program. I am looking for 100% participation. I'm looking for the parents and the guardians of Canastota students to please fill this out. It does not matter what your income is. Filling this application out will put the district in a better position to be eligible for such a great community program. Again, please fill out the free reduced application that will come to you next school year. We will have access to this application on our website in the packet that your students will receive in the beginning of next year. And we're looking for other ways to get this to you prior to the school year starting. Once we receive all of the applications, we will be able to see if we qualify for this program. We do not have enough applications that return to the district to see if we even qualify. I will end with thanking the community for the support and the participation in our school lunch program. Knowing how important this was to the community this past year should be the reason why you would be eager to fill the free and reduced application and send it back to the district next year. It would be great to be able to participate in the CEP Community Eligibility Program. Thank you and have a great weekend.